Alaikum salam, Brother Muslim Anwar. As you say, my name is Amina. Amina is a popular name, and
Yes.
Musa is a second name. But
Yes.
Wehelie is the original Somali cultural name that means companion. So my granddad's name is Companion.
So thank you very much, ma'am. Thanks. You gave me your precious time.
I am living in UK, brother, and
Yes.
for 23 years I came here, 4th of August 2000. I
Oh,
came here as a work permit holder in order to work with the BBC World Service because BBC has international language section which is called World Service. I remember there were brothers and sisters from Pakistan, from Afghanistan, who were working with the, with the Pashtun, section. But I was working with Somali section in African region. But originally, I came from Somalia, East African country, in the African continent, Somalia. I came from Somalia. Originally, I'm Somali, although I take a nationality of British. So I'm Somali, originally came from Somalia, and now I'm British national, living in United Kingdom.
mashallah, mashallah. Ma'am, tell me about your country, Somalia. We want to know. So people who don't know about Somalia, so they will know the country.
Somalia it has the longest shore of all the Africa. Somalia has a two ocean, Indian Ocean and a Red Sea. Somalia has a livestock, farmers, and a fishing. It is a rich country, but unfortunately, there have been a civil war which has happened 33 years before when the military government has collapsed. But now it's coming back gradually. Somalia is coming back now. So if you hear about Somaliland, that means they were originally they were part of Somalia, but now they are trying to get independence. But they are our people. They are Somali people. There is, if you heard in the news, CNN or Al Jazeera, in Puntland, Jubaland, something like that, they are all Somalia. But we are now taking, we took, a federal system politically, so that's why every region has to, have independent, authority for themselves. But Somalia, they have a beautiful people. They have a nice climate. You will never get too hot or never get too cold in my country. It's beautiful country. We have a large livestock. We eat and drink camel milk and camel meat. We have been found by Ibn Battuta in history. And when he has found, and other people asked, what you have seen in Somalia, Ibn Battuta? He said, I have seen a slim people would have a dark skin, but has a bright dark skin, which eat meat and drink milk. So we are a land of camel meat and a camel milk, which is now the scientific just found they are the healthiest milk on the earth. So that is my country. You have seen, we all have a very beautiful and romantic faces. If I talk, we'll see. And, we are 100% Muslims. And we are Hafidis, we hafid Quran by heart, not just
Mash-
reading. All our
Yes.
children, including mine, they have,
Oh,
they have
mashallah.
learned Quran by heart. So we are hafid for Quran. We are a good Muslims. We are beautiful people. We have beautiful country. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for this detailed introduction. And mashallah, you are Hafiz Quran, Hafiza. We say Hafiza in Urdu.
Yeah, it is.
Hafiz for male for, and female for Hafiza.
Brother, to be frank, I am divorcee. I divorced long time. My youngest child is 20 years old, and she is a daughter, the only daughter I have. I have 4 boys and 1 daughter, and I'm divorcee right now, and I'm a breadwinner of my family, and I have been breadwinner on my dad and my mom's house too. I have siblings. My daddy's side, I am eldest of all, yeah. But my daddy's side, I have 11 kids,
Okay. Okay.
11 children. I'm eldest of 11 children for my dad's because he married 3 times. My mom, my aunt, and my other aunt. That's what we call in Somali for respect, the wife of your dad. And I am eldest of 5 children from my mom. So yes, I have siblings, and even three of
MashaAllah.
them, 3 of my siblings, 3 of my sisters, and Shukri, Ifrah, and Najma, they are founders of ONPASSIVE like I
Mash-
am. Yeah,
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
yeah, yeah, Alhamdulillah, yeah. My family background, brother, I came from Somalia. As I said, I born in Mogadishu. It's the capital of Somalia. And I came from a working family. My dad was used to have a bakery, and he has a lot of other bakery shop. We are very famous for our bakery, and our bread is very, very famous. And as well as my dad, he was having, a taxis company, taxis business, and a minibuses. My mom was, when we were too young, she was a housewife. But when we grow up or we become a teenage, she went to work with the government. She was a typist or a secretary. That time there were no computers, so it was a typewriters, and she was typing the fast, fast, for the time I remember, and she was working with the government. There was also another person which is so important in my family, my grandmother, my maternal grandmother, Halima. She was a small trader in Mogadishu. She used to sell, flat bread, as you know flat bread, but we say mufa, and sweet is Somali traditional sweet is my grandmom. So I came from a popular family generally because my dad also he was investor for the sports like a football, and even my uncle is a very very famous person, and he was even a debut head of FIFA and Sakafa. His name is Farah Ado. He was elder, 2 years elder for my dad. I came from a moderate family, and I have a lot of other background family who was rich, like my dad's side, my dad's uncles, who was very rich and now even very popular in Somalia. So that I think that's enough for my family background. And my profession is a journalist. I am
Oh,
professional journalist, and I start printing media back home, Somalia, and even and then radio. I involved with radio and television, and I was even doing job for still journalism, but the United Nations. I worked with the BBC 11 years and 17 years for United Nations, and I have a lot of background of journalism, and actually the people, Somali people, my beautiful people, they know my voice very well and my face as well. And now, uh, actually, I have other career which I really happy to mention. I used to be an actress on theater, national theater when I was younger. And I am even drama writer. I am an author of some books, and I am columnist and write articles. And I have a lot of writing on online right now. But right now I have my own company, media and marketing company, for 8 years successfully. So now I'm doing my own job, and I just to top up my profession for journalism. So I just to top up, it is twin for marketing, because now media and marketing, they are just twins. They are siblings. So now I really had no idea about the marketing 8 years before, but I have learned it. I have learned it about the marketing, and now I have my live stream television, my podcasting, my websites, and I'm also privately, I have a freelance, career, which is a coach. I'm coaching the people. I taught people, and for marketing or business, how they fix their business, and everything. So I think even become a founder of Unpassive, it's just to make me better and bigger, because I'm already in in a digital marketing business. So that's my career. Thank you.
Great, Amna. You're a pretty seasoned artist, I should say, and being an on-passive founder is a cherry on top. It's a real,
Yeah.
real
Uh,
treat.
yeah,
I'll go get back to what I was asking before. I You told us about your career, and I really am surprised to see how much you have done, and you have. I think you have achieved a lot, according to. But I cannot even imagine so much work you have done, and you were so. I think you must be very much busy, a very much busy woman, and knowing about you, I think you are a very important and a big figure in Somalia, because you're a journalist as well,
I am.
and you are doing a lot there. I'm sure very important stuff. So Amna, I just want to get back to my the next question. That what have you got to say about your non-passive journey, and how has it impacted your professional and personal life?
Yeah, before I say that, and I would like to say something about my journey to Unpassive. Um, and it will change my life, yes, but we will come with that. One day I was watching, I was scrolling, because I use as a business for business. I have a lot of followers on social media. So I have seen a Facebook post from one of my Somali brother, who is a leader of whole Somali founders now. His name is Abdi Alasso. He is living in Australia. I know Abdi Alasso separately, but I have seen his post about Unpassive. I read the post, and then I scroll down on his wall, on Facebook wall, and I have seen his video. I watched the video, and I said, "Oh, Amina, this must be very important." Because as a journalist, as a media person, uh, I always alert what is happening around the world, what is new, what about the technology, because I always cover as a news. And um, we have a big time difference between us in United Kingdom and Australia. I waited until he woke up, and I texted him, Abdi, I'm not sure you are sleeping or awake, but I am really very interested to know more about this Unpassive company. The next morning, he texted me back, and I said, you can call me. He called me. He explained to me as much as he can, although I did not understand much. But I was so keen to join it. I asked him, is there any chance to join now? He said, The founder position has been closed, but the Mufareh, the CEO, he decided the pending accounts has to be transferred to other people. And I said, can I get that pending account? And he said, yes. That was the 5th of September, 2022, the morning, 9:30, United Kingdom time. And then he asked me my name, how it's written, my details, email and something. I sent to him. After that, 2nd of September, the next day, he sent me the details, the login, and everything on what I have to do. I did it, and I signed it. I paid the money, and then I become a founder. By that time, still I did not understand much, but there is a background story which happened years and years before to me. It was that I was in one day, as I told you, I am single mom. So my son, who is 22 years old now, and I was on chair with him. I was on maternity leave, and then I wanted to go to Barclays, my bank, for some financial something. And then the Barclays, they give me a letter. They said this letter is about some new company which is starting now, and it's called Google. Would you want it to be a part of this company? I told the lady, I don't need any Google or any other company. All I came here to sort out my financial thing, and I wanted to send some money to Apple, one of my relatives. She said, this is good chance. I said, I don't care. I missed that chance, Brother Wazim. I was a very, very difficult life by that time. I was in very difficult life. I was in violent marriage or relationship. I was in country which I have no idea the culture, the people, and everything. I was just here, for 1 year or 2 years, most 2 years. I have no anyone apart from my work colleagues. And then I missed that chance. And now Google, you can't get, to be a part of it, even if you wanted to pay billions and millions of dollars. So I was keeping that on my mind. How I have lost that chance. I did not want to lose that another chance. And then I said, Amina, you lost that chance about the Google OnPassive. I read through it, everything I read it. And then I said, Amina, maybe this is your last chance of your lifetime, because now you are already over 50 years old lady. You have to be part of this. I read Mufareh. I ask questions, my leader, Somali, Abdul Alaso. I realize he is a change maker. He is a man on his word. He is a man with a vision. And I like that. I like it. Apart from the money and everything, I like it for the movement, because OnPassive is a movement. It's not a business. It's more than business, because it's going to change every life of one, all the founders and beyond, and resellers and customers and everyone. So that I said, Amina, this is the last chance. This is a lifetime chance. And if you lost this one, you will never get another one. That is my journey, that I become a founder of OnPassive. Thank you.